I'm gonna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Hello again, and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon Server. Let's build. Last time we did that speed build of Littleroot Town here, and this time we're going to do the interiors of the buildings. As you're aware, the houses here are a little bit small. I mean, you can see they're not too wide, definitely not that deep. So to get everything that's in there that's actually in the thing, you'd have to cheat one of two ways. You either make the actual houses way bigger here so you can go inside them, or you're going to do like we're doing, which is, you know, separate locations. We're going to use the buttons instead of doors. Pressing on the buttons gets you to the other place. So let's take a look at how that works. Oops. So inside our house here, we did a couple things. Let's put a block in here so we can see. There we go. So this is right behind the door. Right behind the door, we've got those brown blocks here, which are serving as a door. And then we've got these little blocks here. Command block and a little redstone. This just serves as that button. So let's take a look inside the command block. So in the command block, TP, of course, is teleporting. The @P, as you can see just below there, is the target nearest player, which means basically the person that pressed the button gets to do this. The coordinates for the door right there was 8, 70, and -4. So all I did was push it 4,000 blocks to the west, which should be well outside of our regular Hoenn build zone. That means you can't look over the wall there and see, you know, the outside or interiors of these buildings sitting out there. So that's what's going on. So so we did. We just moved it to -4,000 and 8, 70, and -4, and that's what's going on. And so of course we come back out here, press the button, and we get zapped over here. As you can see, it does still have the message down in the thing, and that's something we're going to take care of the server file later, so don't worry about that right now. So anyway, we've got the door leading back out. If you take a look at, and we'll show you here, this is what it looks like on the interior of the house. And so we did our little best here. And this particular, I said Littleroot Town is supposed to be true to the game, so we did our best. We've got the fridge, the sink, some little other kitchen things, little boxes, makeshift TV, going upstairs, and again, this is what it looks like in game, and this is what it looks like here for us. We've got the big red rug, the bed. This is going to be in place of our GameCube. Of course, you got the computer and the little desk. And here was the clock that you'd set. Later on, we might add a button right here so a command block can take care of that. It's like, you set the time, something like that. But at the moment, that's what we got. And the house is mainly comprised of just colored clay, because it's got the two-tone walls as you saw in that picture there. And that's about it. And again, of course, clicking on either one of these buttons takes us back, so we're outside the house again. And that's simple. So now that we've got that in place, this house, your rival's house, May's house in this case, is going to be exactly the same, just mirrored over. And so we're going to do everything we just did for our house over here for hers. So let's get that running here. You know, let's push a little light in here. Okay, so the very first thing that we want to do is get our console block. And even in creative mode, to get a console block, you actually have to give it to yourself. That is, it's nowhere to be found in the thing, so you have to type just give yourself command block, boom, and there it goes. So of course now I have 2, and in creative mode, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with some red dust as well. We need to have that red dust here. Put our command block over here, and let's double check our coordinates here. So standing right here in front of the button, you can see that we have the coordinates of 28, 70, and -5. Actually, let's make that a -4 just in case. I don't want to be inside that wall. So, doing the exact same thing that we were doing in the other one, we are going to click on this guy here. And again, teleport is TP. The @P is going to be the command for whoever pressed the button. And then all we need is the 3 numbers, and it expects them to come in the XYZ order. So again, we're going to go with 4028 because we're moving out. Oops, it was -4028 because we were moving out to the west. And still at level 70, and -4 is where we're going to be. Say done. Awesome. So now that's taken place. This is going to move us out to that area way far away. We can wall this up here, and then pressing this button takes us out there. And of course you can see there's the other house. And that's what it looks like from the outside. Not much to look at. So wait, 4028 was over here. Oops, I forgot to do this. Might as well send us back. That's how I got out of here earlier. Okay, so we are at -4028, 70, and it put us at basically -4. So yep, we're right on line with this guy, which means turning directly around. So we're standing on this one. This is where we want to put that brown square for our door. Back in here, we want the brown wool. We don't need that. There we go. Now we've got the wool set up, so we know where the marker for the door is. And clicking on this guy again, we're going to do that. TP @P. Again, we're going to go right back to where we were, which was 28, 70, -4. Let's get out our button and give that a test there, shall we? And press. Yay! So, button, we're in the house. Button, out of the house. Perfect. It's right where we needed it to go. Well, let's get back into building, shall we? Just temporarily, I'm going to bust a hole in this wall here, because we're going to use this one as a reference to what we need to do in the other house. So here we go. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the build. You're going to see us running back and forth, looking at this one for our details, and we're going to go back over there and build it. So enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it. Got this one fixed. So now we go downstairs. Said, oh, look it, there's the TV. Ordinarily, Rival's mom, Birch's wife will be sitting right there. Maybe we'll put a trainer in later, who knows. But for the moment, she clicked the button. Takes us back out. Right there. Inside the house. Excellent. Not glitching into walls. We run over here. I was like, that looks strangely familiar. So let's give that a shot. Why, of course it did, because it looks like this one. Alright, and that's going to be it for today. We are going to use the exact same method to build birches here, but again, that would take forever. So I'm not going to struggle you through that, but that's the same method. We are going to use the doors here like this. Come around here. We're going to take our doors here, and we're just going to push ourselves 4,000 blocks that way. So next time, right there behind us, out the route of Littleroot Town, we are going to put the Route 101, and I'm probably going to have that built before we get the episode started, because it's not about building this time, it's about how to manage the Pokemon that are on the route. So we're going to talk about the spawners, the Pokemon spawners, how to set them, how to regulate, you know, the percentages of what comes out and what's there, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to delve into the Pokemon spawners next time on our first route. So until next time, make sure you subscribe so you can get in on that. Hit like if it taught you something new today, or even if you just liked what you saw. And on behalf of Sugarbacker Gaming, this is Austin Easy. Thanks.
I'm gonna be the very